What's the difference between you and a therapist? This is a question I get a lot. Now, before I explain, my name is Austin Salas. I'm a certified clinical and transpersonal hypnotherapist, and I help men overcome porn addiction, premature ejaculation, and any other sexual issue that they may be experiencing in a very short amount of time. Now, on average, a person will see a therapist for about 6 to 8 weeks on a specific issue. This can last anywhere between 2 to 3 months. Majority of these therapeutic sessions last anywhere between 45 to 55 minutes. According to the Huffington Post, this is intended and to be limited and therefore powerful in its impact. This also lends to between sessions for clients to reflect on their issues and hopefully adjust their perspective or relationships. In another blog post, the majority of psychotherapy clients report feeling better after 3 months. Those with depression or anxiety experience significant improvement after shorter or long period of times, anywhere between 1 to 2 months or 3 to 4. With all that being said, one of the main differences lies in the approach that I'm using. I'm using more of a conversational hypnotic element so that in my sessions we can peel through several unconscious layers and untie what I like to call subconscious knots. Now, these knots are very much like the word describes. They're all of our concepts, our beliefs, emotions, behaviors, attitudes, perspectives, perceptions, and they get so bundled up that it's very hard to undo them. It's very hard. We feel like we're stuck in them. And so we untie one of these knots and it's expected for another one to come up, another belief or another emotion or another memory. Anything can come up in that. And so really the approach is not as aggressive as it sounds. It may not even sound aggressive yet. I'm never once telling my client what to do. I'm never once giving them unwarranted advice, because we know that anyone who gives us advice, whether it be a coach, a therapist, a parent, an advisor, most people never listen. Most people never apply. It goes in through one ear, out the other. And so it's about placing attention on these knots and having them just undo themselves, bringing them to conscious awareness, and so we can actually begin to resolve them. So with a normal therapist, you'll need 6 to 8 sessions and 3 to 4 months to resolve this issue. And the main difference lies in that I can see my client up to 8 times in one session, and what takes months to do can be 1 to 2 sessions. There you have it, guys. That's the main difference. So there you have it, the main differences that separate me from a therapist. And if you guys like this information, if you guys feel called to learn a little bit more about what I do and how I do it, I have other videos on my YouTube. I have a live demo that sort of breaks down what I'm doing and how all of this works. So with that being said, guys, like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to share this with somebody that you feel can benefit from all of this. I know many people are doing therapy and they're there for months at a time, years at a time, and they feel like they just get stuck at some point. And so I have very strong opinions as to what I think therapy should be and what it actually looks like in America, and very, very strong opinions on that. And I'll share that one day with you with hopes and confidence that most people will seek out professionals that are very good at what they do and have specializations and know how to resolve problems, not only as quick as possible, because it's not always about how fast we can resolve these issues, but just doing them thoroughly. And so one of the things that I always tell my clients is that we leave no stone unturned.